Um, I'll say this now. There was an enemy here, like kind of a mini boss of sorts. He was here, but since I couldn't get the master key, I had to go get past him just to grind a lot to get the mosses I needed for Blytown. So I killed him. I am sorry you had to miss that, but to be really fair and honest, we're gonna be meeting we're gonna be seeing him again anyway. There's different areas where he shows up, so there's really no problem. Actually, I can probably let go of my. Probably don't need the claymore right now, honestly, because I can kill these guys just by poking them with this. Yeah, that actually works. Okay, that's him down. Yeah, basically these tree guys, basically they drop a lot of moss of blood red, purple moss, and occasionally, rarely, the blooming purple moss, which is what I was originally intending to get from them when I was actually farming down here. So yeah, basically that's the reason I was like down here and I had to kill the mini boss. I didn't want to like kill him because I wanted to like kind of show you guys, but I figured I would have had to been going back and forth constantly, so I figured I might as well kill him, get him out of the way, so I don't have to deal with the annoyance. I probably have some humanity, so I'm gonna pop a humanity and reverse my hollowing, and actually it's a fun thing. This bonfire is actually hidden by an illusionary wall. Again, it's just kind of showing that I have been here. We can actually see the boss from where we stand, who is up there. Yeah, and yeah, that giant butterfly you see there is our boss. And a little interesting thing. I'll talk about what that thing is when we get there, when we get up to it. There is kind of an ambush of some Ents here. Oh god, no, oh god, no. Oh god. Oh. Okay, that was admittedly a bit too close. Okay, one down. Okay, I need to like heal and stop messing around. You bastards, go away! Die. I poke you to death. Alright, so normally there's an item here that's just like a souls that will keep these guys in bay that will not activate unless you pick that soul up. But with that, let's traverse to this white light, and well, we'll soon see what we have ahead of us. I'm gonna try to avoid activating these golems as much as possible. I'm gonna try to rely using my lesser magics real quick. Just briefly. So these guys just wake up. I don't think there's really. Oh yeah, okay. Whoa. I totally forgot this was here. Yeah, hi. Stupid twin-headed. This is supposed to be a twin-headed snake. I don't believe them, honestly, because there's legs, and snakes do not have legs, clearly. But then again, snakes have a different, like, symbolism here that a ring will actually reveal to us what that symbolism is. And here are some stone golems. Ooh! Which apparently magic works very well. Did not know that, but that's kind of cool. These guys get a lot of good souls. But the main reason we are here is I'm actually going to summon a friend. Mostly because I think I need to summon her if I want to get her stuff later. But this is Witch Beatrice. Or the Witch Beatrice. She is actually very famous for she is actually one of the few sorcerers who studied outside of this Venheim Dragon School. And another little quick fact about her, she is actually one of the few people who managed to traverse into the abyss, actually. Another person who was famous for it was the knight Artorius the Abyss Walker. I'll get into him a bit later on, thankfully. So for now, Miss Beatrice and I, we're gonna have a date. We have a date with a butterfly, and probably with our combined might, we are going to annihilate this poor thing. Since this guy mostly relies on range, and since we have two people who do magic, probably she and I are going to destroy this thing, or probably myself whenever. Oh, Beatrice, darling, you can attack the thing whenever you feel like it. But really, he has no problems. The needles you can block or just take them. The slow moving parts, oh god. Oh god, those you can just kind of roll out of the way. And pretty much if I wanted to, I could just let Beatrice tank this thing. Or we could just both kill it, or she could just kill it. So thank you, Miss Beatrice. Thank you so much, darling. And with that, we have the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. And I completely lied when I said I was going to talk about it during that fight. Basically, that was a magical being created by one Seath the Scaleless. That was actually a creation of his, dabbling in magic. So yeah, the dragon created a giant butterfly. Seems very legit. That isn't the only Moonlight Butterfly we'll meet. There are actually some more that are fairly optional, and I will not fight them, because more than likely I have the feeling that they will kill me if I do that. But that's much later on. So, with up here, and this is pretty much your kind of your reward for killing it, for real, is the Watchtower Basement Key, which I actually need, and the Divine Ember. The Divine Ember we can give to Andre, and he can pretty much start forging weapons to be divine weapons, which is very cool. They actually have a scaling in faith, so if you're doing faith builds, divine weapons are your friend. Like probably you're going to your main friend, because you can just kill things. You'll be able to benefit from damage from the normal scalings of your weapons, like strength or dexterity, and then you will actually benefit from the faith scaling that you'll get by ascending it to a divine weapon, basically. So yeah, there is some. That's a little interesting thing to note. Watchtower key, basement key. I guess I could go do that now. Opens basement of the Watchtower in Undead Berg. The basement of the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course. A bit interesting, a little interesting lore there. Of a hero turned hollow. So pretty much apparently the person was turned undead. It's possible they were turned undead and was just locked away for his own good. Just a bit of flavor. Probably just joking, like, or justification, like, oh, well, of course it was for his own good. Like, of course. I think it's a good time I go over there and say hello to the person that's actually in that basement. Ordinarily, you can fight him early on by just or early on you can actually fight. You can meet him. You can actually fight him early on if you have the master key, because you can open the door to the top, basically. In the Undead Berg, so pretty much you could just meet him you could literally fight him as early as before Taurus Demon, basically. Come on. Thank you. And I think what I want to try to do is, I'm actually gonna try to see if I can fight him. Again, more than likely, just like Seath, he will probably destroy me in one hit. And I forgot about Tree Man. Tree Man? No, Tree Man, I will poke you. It is I who will poke you to death. Yeah. Alright. So that's over with. Just brief warning, on the way down where that lake is, there's going to be a truly nasty bastard on the waiting for us. One who I think will be kind of interesting to challenge. And a crystal lizard, come on, quickly hit it. Magic way. Yes. more twinkling titanite, which I think I may need, which I'm probably going to need. I'm gonna need for sure. This next part, I don't know what's gonna happen in this next part. Over there is the watchtower and the bridge, so there's pretty much your undead burg and your parish. So it's kind of it's fairly interesting to me how well this world is actually interlinked. And the reason why I say this place is interesting is because what's in that lake over there, you can't see it right now, unfortunately, but it's a hydra who's going to be shooting bullets of water right now. And we're pretty much dealing with crystal golems, which is yet another creation of Steve the Scaleless. There is... Wow, I am doing absolutely nothing to those things. Jesus Christ. There is a strategy I kind of do in which I kind of just attack them from up here, and I just kind of get away. The golems themselves, they're actually fairly simple. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god. I say simple and then I instantly die. Irony! It's so palpable. Ow. That really hurt. So, I'm gonna go back and collect my souls. So, see you back there. Okay, so we're back over here. Back into Hydra country. Might be able to see him a bit better. Yeah, there he is. A little sneaky bastard, honestly. And I love how those golems are just unable to just get up. That golem is unable to just move around without like falling on his face. I don't know, it always made me laugh. Come here, boy. We're gonna do this one at a time. So, thankfully, again, the crystal golems, at least here, they're not hard, honestly. That's where I'm gonna make a disclaimer. They're not hard at all. In fact, dare I say, they're pretty simple, honestly. They just kind of move around. And if you're fairly mobile, if you're fairly mobile, you can just move around their attacks constantly without any problems at all. I'd like to collect my souls, so I can actually kite the other one around. And another strategy you can do is you can actually have the hydra kill the golems for you. If you can position correctly, you can actually get him to where all of his bullets will pretty much kill these guys one-on-one, like, eventually. Which I find to be an interesting strategy. It's an interesting tactic. So let's just get the golem to come to us. Run faster, come on. I'm taking them one at a time, also because my usual strategy of just, doing that on the cliff doesn't seem to be working at the moment, so taking my shots as I can. It's just really being careful. I'm just being careful, which is a thing is actually something you want to try to do when you play Dark Souls. Especially if it's your very first time playing, you definitely want to be careful. Like, you do not want to take too many risks, which is unfortunately something I tend to do a lot. I tend to take a few needless risks. Sometimes they pay off, other times, well, most of the time, they end in torrential failure. Okay, we have one golem down, and we can actually go down and meet the hydra, which I think I might do because having to run to and from here with just a water hailstone of bullets coming after me is not what I consider a fun idea. But as you can tell, as you saw, he was able to kill the golem for me. So there is an advantage to him doing that. Like, okay, but what I need to do now is I need to actually avoid those bullets at all. I need to avoid his little bullets of water at all costs. Make it down here as quickly as I can, so he can actually come within attacking range and I can actually deal with them myself. One of the usual strategies people try to do is to take out his heads. Actually, that sounds like a wiser idea, at least. But and once he's in attacking range, he will actually start doing the. He starts attacking you with all of his heads, basically. Hopefully, I can take out one of his at least 2 of his heads, so that way I can have like a good area to just kind of stand here, so I can just hit him with my sorceries. Okay, one of his heads. Okay, that's one of his heads. I think if I can get the other head that like kind of comes to my side. Or no, actually. Okay. So I'm free to attack you. Yeah! Can't do anything to me now, Mr. Hydra. Oh, wait, I can't actually hit him. Oh. That could prove to be a problem. That could actually prove to be kind of a big deal, because I can't actually hit him. Because my sorcery can't actually hit him. Crap. Alright. So I had an idea there. Kinda backfired. But I will try to make sure. Well, yeah. So basically the only real other strategy is to just cut these guys, just cut his heads off. Maybe I can cheat a bit, help out by hitting him. Ah, that actually does work. So I can hit him with sorceries when his heads are down. Which makes my life easier. And it seems 2 great soul arrows will take a head. That's actually good thing to know. Which I'm not in range to deal with that yet. And he's unleashing the bullets of water again. You bastard. That's head number something down and 2 left. And I think bad news is I have the 2. I think I've left the most annoying head left again. Because there's literally one head that will. Yeah, that guy. The head you're seeing that's going like the extreme angle there is probably the most annoying head in the world because it's almost impossible to hit it. Why are they moving away? Okay, how about if I go here, you guys turn around, and I can actually hit the head better. Like you. Thank you. A fun little fact, and there's the Night Timer, who I assume is like the starting knight, who probably died fighting this bastard. I don't blame them, because that armor is fucking slow. Ordinarily, chasing this guy is like annoying as all can be, because well, it constantly moves to the side. But I think the fact that I have sorcery makes my life a bit easier to attack him. And generally with the Hydras, whenever they lose all their heads, even if they still have a bit of health left, they generally die in that one go. And we get a Dragon Skull and the Dust Crown Ring, which is not a bad ring. I don't normally use it. It grants a few extra sorcery counts, so basically we can actually cast more, but it does kind of reduce our health to half, which honestly, I think at this point it doesn't matter for me. Seeing as I'm already close, I'm probably going to die to anything that touches me at this point. So I might as well just kind of suck in my pride and just deal with it. But with that Hydra dead, there's actually something that can show. There's actually a little extra thing we can do, but I'll probably do that later. But for now, I'm gonna go in here. Oh, hi! You came to visit me. So yeah, that is Havel the Rock. He was a bishop and one of Gwyn's old war compatriot. I might be able to deal with Havel now, actually. I should be strong enough to deal with him. Generally you just want to kind of goad him into attacking. And for the most part, just kind of just run around and backstab him. That's generally the strategy you want to do. Yeah, that's actually interesting. Yeah, you just want to backstab him constantly and just try not to get hit by him, because more than likely if his hit will hit you, you will die. Oh, or you'll be in my case, in which I tend to be so fast I move past his range and nearly get killed myself. Okay, come on, Havel. No, let's go. Move away. Move away from the staircase. I'm just gonna humor myself and see how little that soul arrow did, which did an abysmal amount of damage, which was so good. Okay. Oh god! Ah! Oh, I get nervous when I fight Havel, especially when I'm directly in front of him and he attacks. Because normally I tend to have bad luck and that will hit me and kill me, but since he's dead, he drops his ring, which is a very good ring actually. I highly suggest it to anyone who's doing like very melee oriented characters, which is normally what I do. Because it will it'll boost your equipment load, which is actually a very good thing to do, because it pretty much allows you to hold more stuff. Actually, what am I doing? I could just go here, and that's actually the shorter way. Oh well. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing things that make no sense. It's like a regular day for me. It's like a normal day for me. Oh well. But yes, going up this watchtower. Yeah, basically it brings us back to the Undead Berg, and more specifically, the same tower where we fought the Taurus demon. There, as for Mr. Havel that we killed, there is a bit of a story with him. I have some interesting speculation involving him. I'm not gonna actually mention it now, just because, well, for now it'd be kind of spoiling, and when I get to the actual point where we can discuss him more, it gives me kind of more of a conversation piece to mention. And that's kind of the reason. So yeah, we're back down here. So let's go and attack that unsuspecting. Okay. And I think I'm gonna actually do what I should have did before. I'm gonna do something that I didn't do before, which could easily backfire me. Down here is a Black Knight. I could have fought him earlier, which was something I was debating, but I chose not to then because more than likely he would have killed me. And of course now, I can attack with no problems. The power of sorceries compel you! But I made him look easy, but again, it's the fact that I'm much higher level. I'm not at a base level that I was then. I have stronger sorceries, I have things that can just boost my sorceries, I have things that make me do more damage, so thus I can kill a bit more efficiently. But ordinarily if you were to fight him early on, more than likely he would kill you. However, there is a reward for killing him, because you can possibly, for the sole reason that you can actually get him to drop, he can drop his sword, which is an extremely good item to start off if you can use it if you can build your way properly. And that sword could actually, like, I've literally heard people that weapon has carried them throughout an entire run, basically. Like, it's very good. I can attest to that for the few times that I've actually used the Black Knight sword. It's a good weapon, and there's a lovely little bit of lore with them, as per always. But I think for now, I'm just gonna make my way back to Firelink Shrine. So I'll see you guys over there then. So, or actually, you guys will just probably you'll just watch me speedrun then. Ah! And it's like apparently I just matrix vibrated my way from getting shot. Oh, having half health has a problem. But I can't take hits for shit. Or I can take even less hits than before. Oh well. Gotta deal with it. Poke, can you? Oh? Trying to be cocky, eh? I'll poke you too. Poke all the people. It's a shame I can't backstab with these catalysts. Because I think that would actually be kind of... Personally, I think that would be sort of interesting to do, to see that. To just pull a backstab with this. It'd be probably like a spear thing. You just jam it into their back and just boot them, and just kind of boot them off afterwards. Like, I don't get off my thing. Or even cooler if you were to like backstab and then discharge like one of your, like the source you had like slotted at the moment. Like, say like in my case I could backstab them and then just unleash a soul arrow through them and just do extra damage. Like, that would be actually kind of cool. That would be sort of cool. Maybe they should do that for like, they should probably do that. Who knows? Maybe in like another Souls game. Probably not the second, because I don't think they would have done that. But if they did a different Souls title, like another addition to the Souls series, so like Demon Souls and Dark Souls were like their own separate thing, but something like that, and just include backstabbing with like catalysts and stuff. Like, that would actually be kind of unique, personally. Although I can kind of see how it'd be sort of unfair for a lot of people. Like, oh, well, geez, all sorcerers will do will just do that, fish or backstab, just like they unleash spells. But I can see that could be a thing, and there'll be complaints. But that would be actually, I still think that would be kind of cool, even for like the faiths, like for faith, like miracles and pyromancies. That'd be kind of interesting to see. And you have finally shown up, decided to show your lazy butt over here, you bastard.
I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds.
Yes, great lands think alike. Now give me my friggin' key. I'll just take this now, so I can just drown in grief. There is a little interesting thing about him, is the fact that whenever, like, pretty much from here on out, when we kill certain bosses, he will pretty much sell their armor basically, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But I'm kind of annoyed right now. Basically, I'm just annoyed in general, the fact that I just, oh well. Got a few new souls. We got some new items, and I forgot I can't actually rest in Firelink. So I guess it's back. So I get like no, I'll deal with it later. Basically, that nest I'm looking up, we can actually get up from that. We can actually take that elevator to the parish, and we can actually make our way up to the nest. That'll take us back to the undead asylum. But I kind of don't want to go there, honestly. I don't. Not now, at least. Maybe when I get through Anor Londo, at least, and I can get the Firekeeper soul back to here. That's the thing. So, I think with this session, I'm gonna probably just call it. So, I've been Genesis013, and next time on Dark Souls, we will enter our new area, of which I'll just let you know now. It is referred to as Sen's Fortress. So, until then, everyone, good day, and bye.